So if we're looking at all the different functions or all the different job titles that we're reaching with our ad campaigns, we can only reach 25 rows of data, and that's just a limitation of the UI. LinkedIn actually captures all of this information in the back end, so we can actually pull like way more data if we plug into the API versus what we just see in the front end. So for example, the same report that I'm looking at, this job title report, if we look at our custom dashboards, you can see here we have access to all 245 job titles that we're reaching versus the 25 that we have in the LinkedIn platform. And yeah, it's super important because I think in LinkedIn, and I'm sure you guys have seen this with like Sales Nav, but there's like certain super job titles like VP of marketing or VP of sales or something, and a bunch of niche other titles like correspond to the same ones underneath. And so when we're like looking at this data, it gives us just way more of a granular view. And so we can see like, director of revenue might fall into director of sales or something like that. That's definitely a title we want to go after, but sometimes it's a little off. Director of brand enablement or something like that, or brand like marketing might fall under marketing specialist or VP of marketing and director of marketing, but it's not necessarily somebody we want to be spending a ton of ad dollars on. So that's why it's super important just to be monitoring this stuff. And I think it's really similar to how Chris treats negative keywords in Google. Like the second we see something that's not relevant, then we just exclude it. And you can actually see the like total dollar amount behind everything and like how much money you're saving every time you exclude some of these titles. So yeah, that's basically what I'm thinking about these days.